Hey, welcome back to the channel. I am doing a live just to do a little bit of extra YouTube time tonight. We are not working on the Dream Cabriolet tonight. We are working on the Prostar. Hold on. 1 second. I'll show you where we're at with the... Okay, here we go. And this is where we're at with the Cabriolet. Have everything installed. I'm not going to completely turn the engine over. I've still got a little sanding to do still, but I wanted you to see that the engine... See if I can get you a little bit better shot. The engine actually moves. Pistons raise and lower. As you can see, they raise and lower. Okay, so like I said, I got a little bit of sanding to do still, but they all work. Okay, so there's that. Let's put that to the side. Welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Wednesday. Oh, I'm sorry. Today is Thursday, isn't it, guys? Wow, see, I'm lost. I did my Thursday morning live, and I just totally lost out here. All right, so let me see if I can't let everybody know I'm in and doing a live. Here we go. I was going to tag him on my phone, but I figured, okay. Get that one to him. Let's see who else we're going to say. Here we go. Let's do Rick. I don't see what Rick's doing. Hopefully everybody has their notifications on. Hey Rick, what's up, brother? I was just now telling you I was live. I was just shifting it your way, brother. How are you? As you can see, I got the Junior Salvanos over here, man. I got it sitting right down in here where everybody can see it. Oh, my screen's off a little bit. Hang tight, guys. Holy cow. There we go. That's better. Holy cow. I must have hit it with my hand. How's that better? All right. I'm going to do my normal routine. I'm going to give my buddy Dan Paint Body and Detailing a shout out here. I appreciate it. Rick Ramos, thank you very much for the builds. The unboxing that I was saying thank you to Rick. This is Rick. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate anybody that goes over and tells him thank you as well and goes and checks him out. Let's see, what else are we doing? Dan Paint Body and Detailing, fabrication, anything from fiberglass, steel, aluminum, you name it. He does it all the way to washing your floorboards and your car seats. Give him a check out. His name is Dave. Yell at him. He's in Mount Sterling, Ohio. His information will be in the description here. Who else am I going to give a shout out to that I talked to today? Oh, I also would like to give a shout out to this gentleman here on my TikTok. I'm trying to find him now, guys. I don't want to throw TikTok up on you guys, so I am going to turn my volume down here. And I'm going to go try to find this guy real quick. I can't believe I can't remember his name. That's really bad of me, isn't it? Cannon Bay Model Railway. That's CannonBaymodel way. Cannon Bay Model Railway. Go check him out on TikTok. He's a really cool guy. He kind of helped me out today. He made a video about lighting and how to do lighting stuff, and I kind of asked him a question, and he personally did a video just so I could see how he's doing it and how he did it. Outstanding that. And also there's a couple other guys I'd like to give a shout out to here on my YouTube channel, which is Lee, if I can find his. It's there's Cannon Bay. I'm trying to find Lee now. Hang on, guys. I know he's right here. I just talked to him. So we're having fun today. I am just hanging out. Mama's going to be a little late from work, so I decided to do... I've already done a live on plastic addictions on Facebook, so I figured I'd just pop in here and do a live as well. We were working on the Cabriolet. I don't know if you saw that or not, Lee. I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay. This was the Cabriolet. Oh, hey, Joe. You should run in. I appreciate you guys. You're right there with him, I'm assuming, then? Or you guys are messaging? Either way, tell him I said, hey, thumbs up, bro. All right, so I am, like I said, I am just kind of like farting around here, but I figured I'd do a little 30, 45-minute jump in while my wife's not home. I just got off the TikTok and some messaging with this gentleman from Cannon Railways. I'm sorry, I want to say that right. So I was talking to him. He's in England. I think he is. Is it in England? I learned a lot just watching his little video and wiring and stuff like that. So soon I am going to be doing a run to Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to be ordering some things from Amazon, and I think I would like to light up. What I was really asking him for was that specific kit. So hang on to your socks, Rick, because I think I'm going to try to light up the petty car front and rear lights. No, I know it's a stock car; it doesn't have lights, but at least I can put interior lights or hood lights in it or something, because it is a really killer kit. So I figured I'd pop in and just do a little bit of painting here. I'm almost done and about ready to assemble it. I still have to do the rest of the belt and get all the pulleys all done. And I got to finish the engine and get it back together. I've decided to do neon orange on my oil filter. Oops! Sorry. And a couple of connections just to kind of give it a little bit of a pop when you open the hood, especially up underneath here. And I have blue lights up here on my shelves. So, hey, Steven. Oh, okay. On the phone with him. That's cool. How you doing, Brother Steven? Like I said, I'm just kind of popped in real quick. I just got off of TikTok, and I didn't do a video today, but I think I did one yesterday. I'm sure you guys have checked it out if you're following me. So I'll be trying to do at least 2-3 a week. That's about all I'll do, because I don't want to overstay my welcome on anybody's screen. So, and then I'll do a couple of YouTube videos and a couple of Facebooks, and I want to do one Model Asylum as well. I got a couple of planes I want to build. But I think I'm also going to do a diorama, guys. I think I'm finally going to break the thing. I'm going to have it ready to do when Paul gets here, I hope. And when we go to Hobby Lobby, we'll grab a few things for it when we go check it out. Because we're always going to go to Hobby Lobby. We're going to go to a hobby store at least one time when he's here. I know that. We went to 2 last time. We went to Ollie's and we went to Hobby Lobby. Because Ollie's didn't have a whole lot. So, but that is where I found my fire truck, at Ollie's. So, and I had never been there. I bet you are, Cold Brother. I bet you are. All right, so now we're kind of at the point where I can set that down and change colors, because I want to set that up, and then once that all sets up, I don't have a dryer. I saw somebody using a dryer the other day to dry paint, and I was like, oh man, that's really cool. And I didn't think to set mine up, so I don't have it set up here. Give me a second to get some water, and I'll be right back. All right. Eyes back. Yeah, it wasn't set up. Like I said, I passed my desk, and I was like, oh, you know what, let's go live. And everything was all set up. I just had to push start streaming. So here we are. Cleaning the brush right now. I'm going to be doing some airbrush on this truck, probably the interior as well as the chassis. The engine I'm doing hand because there's lots of small parts. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it or not. I can't get the camera to go over there right now, but behind me is my airbrush little makeshift homemade station out of cardboard. So I'll be doing some over there when it comes to the interior and the chassis. So hopefully I'll be able to figure out a way to film that on my phone and just put it out here. I won't be able to do a live while I'm doing that. Oh, that came out pretty good. All right, so I got the intake pipes all painted up. Let me lower this camera down, guys. Lower this light down. Hold on. Is that better? Let me get this damn thing off too. Holy crap, that phone puts a lot of light on. All right, there we go. All right, so now you can see this is the intake lines. I did the pipes black. I'm not quite so sure exactly. I'm thinking about doing the copper color that's on the truck here. So on the lines, just to kind of give it a little bit of bring that color into the engine area. And I was thinking about doing the pulleys as well. The air box, I know that the oil filter is supposed to be yellow. I do believe it said, wait a minute. I was here looking at it a second ago. Fuel tank brackets are black. I think it was in here. I think it's actually black. It ain't there. Air cleaner canister is black as well. That's gloss black, semi-gloss black. So it's probably all going to be one color black. I know I shouldn't do that, but I'm probably going to. Oil filter is supposed to be gloss black as well. So I'm changing up on that. I did find red engines, yellow engines, everything. Wow. That's cold, man. That is cold for sure. All right, so let's see. Let's drop a little bit more here, I think. Missed that little spot right there. There we go. All right, so they want me to paint the air cleaner canister black. I'm not quite so sure I'm into that. I think I want to do it copper. Like I said, I'm trying to just to bring some of that copper from the exterior into the inside. So I'm going to do like pulleys and clamps and brackets that hold things together on the engine wall or something like that. I'm just going to kind of like bring it in a little subtly. I don't want to do anything major. But the air cleaner will be something that I think would be pretty cool to have. So that ought to look pretty good. Again, probably copper on these ends here after I prime it. On these ends here. I'm also thinking about doing, like I said, the pulleys on this. I'm thinking about doing copper. Just like I said, just little tiny things. The steps and everything, rails and everything came out outstanding. This is going to really look beautiful on this. See if I can get the right one over there. I see a little bit of a run here I got to fix, I see. Oh, no, that's not a run. That's a peg. That's a peg for something. But that's going to look pretty outstanding. So, luckily that's all dry. All right, so what else? Oh, I wanted to paint the horn black while I was down here. I want it black. So I got to paint the horn black while I'm here. I got a new light. As you guys can see, I can change the lighting color and change the brightness of it, so I don't have to blind you guys anymore. My model cave is a work in progress, and in a year and a half we're going to be in Tennessee, and I'm praying to have my own room. I'm hoping to get a place with a big piece of land with a barn on it. I'd love to be able to build in the barn, have a loft, and have a window that opens up to the country and sees mountains out it while I'm building. That would be, that is my goal. And my wife and I are really trying to find a place to where we can have a greenhouse, and we want both of us want a hobby room. We want a place for me to get an old car to start building on, and when we sell our house, we're going to hopefully either have a house already on the land we buy, or we're just going to live in our trailer until we have whatever it is that we have to do, either fix one up or have one built or whatever. But we have a big 10-man trailer, travel trailer, 35-foot travel trailer that we can live in. That's got all the amenities home, AC, heat. It's got dual propane tanks on the front for the refrigerator and the stove. The refrigerator runs on propane if there's no electrical. I have a generator to run the trailer, so we could actually do off grid if we really had to. Not that that's perfect for us, because I do have a 13-year-old son. He's probably not going to be too much into that because he's going to be getting into high school at that point. I saw a little bit of gray showing through on this little corner here. Made me pick it up and redo it while I had the black in my hand. Well, brass sounds cool too. I think brass would be cool too. Copper is what I got here. Brass would be cool and nice. Copper is what I got here. I might be able to do brass. I don't know. Do I have any brass? I don't think I do have any brass. I know brass fittings. You could really do cool things with brass fittings, but I'd have to go out to my shed. My shed is a disaster. I'd have to go find the right toolbox that's got all my little tiny plumbing stuff in it and get all the brass adapters and stuff. And then I'd have to get my little jigsaw out with my little brass blade on it, and that's just a lot of setup to have to tear it down each time to be able to cut everything. Yeah, that's a water hose. Yeah, that's a water hose. So again, I'm just, like I said, I popped in for a 30-minute, 45-minute quick live. I thought maybe, if anybody was home, they'd come and hang out. I appreciate you guys jumping in. I guess that means you all got your notifications on, and you're stalking me, but I love it, so I appreciate that. I know I'm not your normal everyday builder. I don't build like anybody I know. A lot of people would probably flinch at some of the things that I do, but when the bottom line is, what does it look like when it's done, and does it function? That's the way I look at it. If it's supposed to open, does it open? That engine really gave me a problem because the pistons need to be all sanded down now. For some reason, they're like sticking a little bit, so I got to go take the pistons off the engine and sand them down a little bit more so they free up and can go up and down a little easier. I mean, they go up and down. I just want them to go up and down smoothly and easily. It's kind of like a guy working on an old car in his garage, It just ain't right till it's right. All right, so that's all done. And look, I didn't make a mess. What do you know? All right, I'm going to go ahead and do that rod as well. Piping on the front. Looks like radiator hoses to me. That one looks like a radiator hose. Could be a block hose. All right. You guys hearing me okay? Sounds okay and everything? Seeing me okay? I've been changing stuff around between TikTok and Facebook, and I've been trying to learn how to go to other streaming platforms and be able to stream to them. There's so many of them out there these days. And, when I started all this, I never thought that I needed to know all that, so I never really went and figured out who's what, where, and why until this past year when I decided to throw us out there to any and all platforms just to get our name out there. And it seems to be working. We're at almost 500 followers on TikTok, which is an amazing thing if you ask me. It's a platform I didn't know anything about, got into it, and, I guess I got to say, they're not all model followers, but that's okay. I don't mind. I love watching. They're all artists. Most of them are artists in one way or shape or another. They're either comedians or artists or some sort or another, something that I've liked, that I've seen. And that I, kind of go check their videos out and stuff when they post videos out. But they're not all model builders, but a lot of them are either builders or diorama builders or something, train people, that kind of stuff. Anything that has something to do with the model industry in one form or another. Like I said, whether it be trains or planes or cars or whatever, I try to check anybody out that's got something cool on their page, For You page. I get notifications of a lot of live stuff too. I don't go to all of them. Some of them I do, some of them I don't. Most of the stuff that I try to do live are going to be most hobby stuff. And I have tagged a couple of you guys. Or I know I've tagged Steven in a couple things. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. I build for me, and I like what I build. You know what I mean? And the groups are all about the fun of the plastic. And if you're not having fun with the plastic, doing what you want to do and how you want to do it, there's no sense in even starting the build. If you're building for somebody else, don't get me wrong. Unless it's a specific, you're getting paid to make that build a specific way. Yes, I understand. You have to do it the way that person wants it, or the way the box was, or whatever. But if you're building for you for the enjoyment of having a hobby and the relaxation of doing something, not that this hobby cannot make you crazy at times, because I'll tell you what, it can make you crazy at times. Speaking of crazy, I want to give a shout out to the Model Asylum. I will be doing, before the weekend is over, I keep saying this, but I have decided that before the weekend is over, I'm going to be redoing the breakfast menu and reposting it out with all kinds of newbie names on it. So anybody who sees this that's one of our new in the past 30 days, you guys haven't seen the menu. If you want to go see the menu, you can go to Facebook and do a search under the group for MENUE or BFAST, BFAST MENU, breakfast menu. And that'll give you a little bit of a taste of what I did. And all that came out of my head, Rick. I don't know if you've seen the breakfast menu or not. I know Steven has. All right, brother, you be safe, okay? Drive safe. All right, we'll talk later on. I'm glad you're doing better, brother. And like I said, I was only going to do a 30-minute thing anyways. I appreciate you popping in, Steven, man. As always, you're always welcome. You guys are always welcome to come pop in. I don't jump on these lives, quickies very often. It's usually a scheduled thing. I tell everybody about it. I post about it. But today I decided, when I walked by, I decided, you know what? I just got through doing, 45 minutes of TikTok with a gentleman showing me how to do lighting and how to wire stuff up and, kind of giving me an idea of how to do things. And again, that's the gentleman that I shouted out earlier. But that's about all I was doing. Like I said, I'm just touching things up, painting up. I did this earlier on YouTube, so I'm not kind of like coming back in and just kind of touching stuff up and making sure that everything's covered. Okay, so there's the exhaust. Okay, so now my exhaust piping underneath is going to be black as well, and chrome pipes. So I will make the connectors either. I love his idea. I really do. I have copper, but I like his idea of brass, Steve. I really do. Brass is something that I really always like the way it looks. All right, so now let's see. Well, I got the black out before I put it away. What else am I going to do? You know what? I can go ahead and do the rest of the intake here off of this side of the turbo. Get that pipe done. So this is the base color of the engine. I don't do much weathering. I know a lot of guys do weathering on their engines and stuff. I don't do much weathering. I really don't. I really haven't taught myself enough to do it, I guess is what it is. I've seen so many beautiful, beautiful builds, though, that have been weathered and, put in the garage and stuff. And I think that's what I want to make. I want to make a garage diorama. I was thinking about doing a military one, but I really think I want to do like a truck garage. My buddy Dave Winter has one. He's got a pretty cool one. He's got one of my builds in it, and it really looks cool. All right. So, again, I'm not going to be much longer. I appreciate you checking in, Rick. And again, I appreciate you, Rick, for sending those kits to me, brother. Those will be unboxed and built soon. I have so many projects at the moment going on, dude. I need to finish up. My wife is on my case. I haven't finished up the Mercedes, and she bought me the Mercedes along with this Prostar, and I started doing like 2 other builds before I even started the Mercedes. So she wants to see the Mercedes done. Like I said, Dave got my dump truck. That was one of her favorite builds that I had done. If you want any pictures of that, Rick, you should talk to Dave Winter. He's on our group. I did every little rivet and bolt on the chassis of that build, that dump truck. It's an auto car dump truck. I did every one of the bolts in chrome. I chromed each and every bolt and rivet out on that. It really stands out well. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you sent me some great NASCARs. I believe me, I should be able to show you. I should show you. I have 6 NASCARs now. I think one of my favorite ones are my 50/50 NASCAR. It shows you inside and outside of the NASCAR. I have the body chopped in half, and you can see half the chassis and half the engine and half the interior and all that. Hold on one second. I'll try to bring it into a view here. Let me just get this one more pipe done. I think I'm done with the black for the piping. All right, so there's that. That's kind of what I'm going with. Don't know how well you can see it. I'll touch up anything that I didn't hit anything. It doesn't look like. All right, I usually use my camera to kind of tell if I hit anything and what can be seen. So, but there's that. I'm going to do that one little pipe that's to the back side of the turbo, and then the rest of it will be accented with something else, like the connections, because I know that's a connection there. And that pipe goes into there. So I want to connect that pipe there. I was told when I first started building by a couple of people that I build too fast. So I started slowing down. So now my builds are taking me too long because I can work on a build now for a month and a half, 2 months or more and still not have it done. I've had the Mercedes, the Actros Mercedes MP3, been working on that for a couple of months now, and I just haven't jumped back to it. I didn't like the way the body looked, so I pulled the body back apart and sanded it all down, and I'm ready to re-put it back together and repaint it. All right, so that's basically what I'm going with the piping. I'll change the color of red to something else, probably brass or copper, like Steven was saying. I don't know. But that's about it for tonight, guys. Let me show you my NASCARs there, Rick. This is all my NASCARs that I have at the moment, besides the ones that you sent me. So there's the number 20 Home Depot. So I did that one a while back. I think I got that. That's the one I got off of Tony and Candy's auction. And it's all junk. Okay, here comes my Budweiser one. This was an old decal set. There's my Budweiser one. I did that one up in Budweiser form. And I don't even drink. And this is my specialty one. I call it the cop skidder. It's my police NASCAR. It's got DEA. It's got U.S. Marshal. It's got FEMA on it. You name it, it's got on it. But there's my NASCAR police car. All right, so next is, let's see, what do we got up here? This is a 35-year-old build. 35, I guess, right around when I first got married. So it's a little old and crankety. The hood falls off all the time now. But that's 35 years old. I did that before I got been married 37 years. So 37 years ago I did this one. As well as this one, and then I'm leaving the best one that I like the best for last, which is my 50-50, but I'll show you this one. This one is also, see, everything's falling apart, the whole rear end fell out. See, I haven't moved that in a long time. All right, well, there's what's left of it anyway. Okay, so there's the tires. Where'd the other one go? Oh, the other one's still up there. All right, so there's those NASCARs. That's the one that I haven't rebuilt yet. I got to rebuild it. But here's my 50-50. You'll think this is pretty cool, I think. So here you go, Rick. There's my 50-50. Excuse the dust. My goodness. It's dusty. But there's my 50-50 car. I was thinking about wiring just the passenger side of the engine just for the crap of it. But I cut it 50-50 because if you can see the little dent in the hood here, the way it comes up, it was melted when I got it. I paid $2 for it or something as a kit because the guy had left it in the windowsill or near a windowsill or something here in Florida, and the UV rays just tore the crap out of it. I mean, it was like bubbled way up here, man. This is like an indent here where it was just twisted. The whole front end was twisted. It was crazy. So I just went ahead and tore it all apart and cut it right in half, man. My wife was freaking out. What are you doing? I'm cutting the damn thing in half. I don't like the way the body looks. I mean, I guess I could have used it as like a melt job or something. The car caught on fire or something, but I decided, nah. So there's my extent of my 6 NASCARs at the moment. Other than the 3 that you sent me, which are going to be added to those. I'm probably even going to do another moving parking lot to put all my 6 NASCARs that I will have at that time on. Well, 5 out of 6. I can't put the petty car on there because it's way too dang big. Okay, guys, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and I'll be back in. Rick, awesome. Definitely thanks for following, bro. I appreciate you, man. I do, and I appreciate your donation to keep me going here. And it will be built and it will be unboxed soon. I haven't even gone really through them and kind of familiarized myself with everything so that I don't make a fool out of myself when doing the actual unboxing of the kit itself. So keep an eye out for that. Like, subscribe, share, follow, hit that notification if you're not notificated. New Florida word for the day, notificated, guys. Yell at me here. Oh, didn't realize my cigarettes were sticking out through my whole damn thing. Sorry about that, guys. I normally try not to do that. All right, but I'm out of here. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be doing another live, and we'll be working on the Prostar some more. Hopefully, I'll have everything set up and ready to put on the engine, and then we can set that aside and start working on the chassis and all the connections to the chassis. Guys, have a great day. And again, don't forget to come back and check out the U-Gears VM05 Dream Cabriolet build. We are doing live builds of this on the YouTube channel, as well as the Model Asylum. If you guys want to contact me for anything, you can contact me through the channel at plastikaddictionsanonymous@gmail.com. That's all one word, plastikaddictionsanonymous@gmail.com. Think I covered everybody? I believe me, dude. You did. It was awesome. Believe me. I have plenty to work on now. You get with those 3 kits alone. I am actually waiting on my paint right now for the petty car because I do want to do the petty car in petty fashion. So keep an eye out for that big build coming up. Go check out the other videos. I'm sure you've seen them. If not, go check out the other videos that we have here, and check us out on TikTok. Check us out on Stitch. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out as here, YouTube, and check us out on Facebook. Only thing is, with Facebook, the Model Asylum, and Plastic Addictions, you have to be a model builder or collector. Here on my YouTube channel, on the TikTok, and all the other platforms, I really don't stick to that rule. You guys can just come in and watch just because you want to come in and watch. Maybe it'll help you decide that you want to build, or help you decide that you're able to do this. But I'm out of here. That is now, let's see, 4:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in sunny South Florida. I will see everybody in the morning. Have a great evening, guys. I appreciate you. I'm out of here.